My name is Taylor Kamoff, and my presentation is on how real is America's literacy problem. What is literacy? Literacy is the ability to read, write, speak, and listen in a way that lets us communicate effectively and make sense of the world. The statistics, 79% of adult Americans are illiterate and 21% of adult Americans are illiterate. There are two types of illiteracy: functional illiteracy, which means reading between the 4th and 8th grade level, and you're able to perform basic reading tasks, but you can't read complex text with much comprehension. So that means you wouldn't be able to read a newspaper and book and understand it. And then there's marginal illiteracy, which means you read between the 8th and 12th grade level, and you lack basic literary skills and comprehension. And for both of these, you really want to be able to get a job above a blue collar, fast food, or retail one. An office job would probably not be for you because you wouldn't be able to understand it. Causes of illiteracy. There are 6 causes, but these are in no specific order. Poverty being one. People living in poverty tend to lack resources to reading material and don't grow up with literacy. This just means if it's between buying books for your children or buying food, obviously you're going to pick food. Language barriers. Sometimes people are literate in other languages at home, but then illiterate in English. So that creates an issue because obviously we do speak English in schools. The education system as a whole doesn't help the situation because teachers lack resources and ability to combat complex literacy issues due to lack of resources and underfunding. Reading disabilities. Some people go through the education system with a reading disability and don't even know it. And because of lack of resources, funding, and teachers, they just never get diagnosed. Disabilities as a whole, because the education system really isn't designed to teach people with disabilities. And even though it claims it is, it puts people with disabilities at an extreme disadvantage towards other people. The government also doesn't help because they don't provide enough funding for the education system and they don't help people living in poverty. How does the education system relate to literacy? As the world changes, the public education system stays the same. Low funding, inadequate teachers, and diminished resources leads to a system that is struggling. Here's some more statistics. 5.1% of American high school students drop out. 40% Americans drop out of college, and 11% of Americans live in poverty. How to improve the education system? There's 3 ways to do this. The education system needs to provide students who are living in poverty the foundation they need to succeed in school. They need to provide programs that maintain certain programs such as dropout prevention, tutoring, and extracurricular activities to promote student interest and improve academic achievement and attendance. And they need to teach teachers better and teach them how to deal with real life problems such as poverty or language barriers. The time is running out to fix this. Some present day issues that are the result of illiteracy are many students attend college unprepared and are forced to drop out and repeat the cycle of poverty. And the future issues are providing a well-rounded education to the future generations is vital for the well-being of the country. We're not teaching the future leaders of the country good, and that's going to lead to problems.